April 13, 2023. On Wednesday, Fort Lauderdale saw its wettest day ever, with a 1-inch to 1,000-year rainfall event, resulting in a flash flood emergency in Broward County, forcing drivers to abandon their vehicles, closing schools, and closing the airport until 5 a.m. Friday. In 24 hours, Fort Lauderdale received 25.91 inches of rain. Thursday's rain will bring more flooding, though it will be less than Wednesday's. Tornadoes, high winds, and hail are all conceivable. Broward County is under a flood warning and watch until 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., respectively. Thunderstorms are threatening to create flash floods in southeastern Florida. This afternoon, heavy rainfall of 1 to 3 inches per hour may bring flash flooding in certain areas. This could result in localized rainfall totals of 3 to 5 inches or more, worsening floods in the susceptible Fort Lauderdale area.
It's literally a river. I just want these people to get out of the way so I can get.
While conditions are similar to Wednesday, favoring heavy rainfall, the Prediction Center indicated that significant differences from yesterday should limit the continuous occurrence of very heavy rainfall rates.
Wow, look at this. How crazy is this? Oh my gosh.
Fort Lauderdale has gotten 14 to 20 inches of rain since Wednesday afternoon. This much rain in 24 hours is unusual for South Florida.
Oh my God.
A high-end storm may dump 20 to 25 inches of rain in a single day. The heavy rain was a 1-inch to 1,000-year event, or greater, which means that it has a 0.1% chance of occurring in any given year. A month's worth of rain fell in 1 hour during Wednesday's deluge. In the last 25 years, Fort Lauderdale has not had 20 inches of rain in a month. The average rainfall in April is 3 inches. Over the last year, Dallas, St. Louis, Eastern Kentucky, Yellowstone, and now South Florida have received 1 inch to 1,000-year rainfall.
There you go. That's a bitch. There you go.
Following the heavy rain, some roads remain inaccessible, and flooding is expected to persist. Until early Thursday, South Florida, including Fort Lauderdale, was under a flash flood emergency, the highest flood warning. Personnel in Hollywood, Florida, are pumping and cleaning drains as much as possible. Following days of seemingly incessant rain, almost 12 inches of rain have poured since midnight. Roads are impassable. Many cars were stuck and abandoned on local roadways. Following yesterday's heavy rains, today might be another soggy day in South Florida. Thursday, severe storms are expected to be at 2 out of 5 in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Jacksonville.
You can see it.
Officials in Fort Lauderdale activated their Emergency Operations Center and declared a local state of emergency, obtaining airboats and high-clearance buggies from the County Sheriff's Office and the Florida Wildlife Commission. The city is urging citizens to be patient as flooding in the south continues this morning. Almost 900 Fort Lauderdale fire rescue calls were made overnight due to flooding. During the record flooding, the Broward Sheriff's Office assisted the agency in responding to 300 rescue requests. Officials in Fort Lauderdale recommended residents to stay at home during the storms.
Vemos que el agua subió casi como a 15 o 10 pies de altura y hay muchos carros detenidos, inundados.
Employees from the Department of Public Works are cleaning drains and using pumps to quickly lower water levels. Drivers should stay away from Fort Lauderdale until the flooding subsides. Because of the surplus water, most locations must drain naturally. Clearing storm drains in neighborhoods aids with water drainage. Vacuum trucks have been carefully stationed across the city. The police has closed the Interstate 95 exits in Fort Lauderdale. Coral Gables, Miami-Dade County, officials are repairing 2 water main breaks.
What the hell? God. They're stuck. She's stuck.
Because of the flooding, certain city roads are closed or have restricted mobility, so residents should leave for work early.
Land is being sold. And our mayor just got it on me. My backyard flooded. As you see, my garbage can is floating.
Due to a deluge of non-emergency weather-related 911 calls, it recommends residents to use 911 only for emergencies. Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the Brightline service has been suspended. Broward County Public Schools closed as well on Thursday. Rock the Ocean's Tortuga Music Festival will move forward despite municipal flooding.